Welcome, my dear students, to your own class of mathematics, and you know me very well. So, till now we are familiar with the concept of factors and multiples. Now, with the concept of factors and multiples, we have to study prime factorization, prime numbers, composite numbers, co-prime numbers, and prime factorization also. Now, let us see one by one what are these terms and what is the relevance of these terms with us, what is the use of them and how to find them. So, let us see the very first thing, that is prime numbers. Very important. What is a prime number? So, we have just studied the meaning of factors. Factor means a number which can divide any given number. So, let us come to this definition. If we have a number such that the number divides the given number, and suppose we have a number, then if that number has only two factors if are there with that number will be called prime factors. Now you will be asking, sir, what are those prime factors? So the factors are 1, the number 1 and the number itself. Very confusing now? Let us take an example. Suppose we have a number 2. Which number? 2. Now try to divide 2 by some numbers. So can you divide 2 by 1? Your answer will be a big yes, we can divide. So 2 can be divided by 1. Can you divide 2 by 2 also? Yes, we can divide. Can you divide 2 by any other number also? No, we cannot divide. It means the number 2 has only 2 factors. So it is a prime number. You may be saying, sir, it is an even number. So yes, it is an even number, and this is the only even prime number. 2 is the only even prime number. Keep in mind. This is very important question and favorite of all competitive exams that you will face in your life later on. So 2 is the only even prime number. Let us take some more example. Consider 7. 7 can be divided by 1 because 1 is universal divisor, universal factor. Now, can you divide 7 by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? No, not at all. But by 7, we can divide. Any other number that can divide 7? Impossible. So this is also a prime number. Consider some other examples. 21. Can you divide 21 by 1? Yes, of course. By 2? No. By 3? 3 7 ja. So by 3 we can divide. 4, 5, 6? No. 7? Yes. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. No, but 21. Now, is it a prime number? No, because prime number must has only 2 factors. Only. So here we are failed to say to a prime number. So 21 is not a prime number. Correct? Whether it is odd or even, it is not a prime number. So prime number means the numbers having only 2 factors, and which are the factors? First one is 1 and second the number itself. Other than this, if any factor is there, that number is not a prime number. Now you will be asking, sir, then what we will call that number? So be patient, I am coming to that topic. I expect that you are clear with the concept of prime numbers. But all the numbers in our number system are not prime numbers, because all the numbers are not having two factors. Some are having more than two factors. Then what do you call them? So for them we have composite numbers. So for composite numbers, minimum, how many? Minimum 3 factors. Minimum there should be 3 factors. For example, 9 or 9 will be far. Let us take 4. Can you divide 4 by 1? Of course you can divide. Can you divide it by 2? Yes, 2 2s are 4. Can you divide by 3? No. By 4? Yes. We have 3 factors. So will it be a prime? No, but because prime needs only 2 factors. Here we have minimum 3, so it is having 3 factors. So it will be a composite number. What do we call it? Composite number. Correct? And let us take another example, 9. Can you divide by 1? Of course. By 3? Of course. By 9? Yes. It is also a composite number. Let us take 64. Can you divide it by 1? Yes. 2? Yes. 4? Then 8? Then 16? 32 and 64. Then what do you call it? A composite, because it has more than 2 factors. So a number having only 2 factors are called prime numbers, whereas if it has more than 2 factors, means minimum 3 factors, it will be composite number. Now you will be wondering, sir, what you have written here, co-prime and all. Let us see. So before I tell you co-prime, let me write an example. Tell me all the factors of 18 other than 1 and the number itself. 2, 3, 9. Let us write the factors of 35. So I think 5 and 7 other than 1 and the number itself. So these two numbers are composite numbers, but they do not have any common factor. So any two numbers which are having only one common factor. Let us see here. Can we write here 1? Yes, we can write. Here also we can write. 1 is common in both, but other numbers are not common. So this will be the example of co-primes. So co-prime numbers are the numbers having 1 as their common factor. 1 as their common factor. Correct? So I think you have understood. Next, prime factorization method. Very, very important method. So here we will talk about only the prime numbers, not any other kind of numbers. Only prime numbers we will talk about. Means when you are going to solve these, you have to close your eye for composite and co-primes. Only for prime numbers. What are some prime numbers? For that one method is given, a method of Eratosthenes. I didn't find here in your textbook, but I will tell you in some videos. Let us focus here, and if you need, you can comment in the comment section. If I get enough comment, I will be making that. Let us see what is prime factorization. Suppose we have a number 210 that I am taking from a textbook so that you may match the answers. Now 210 is a number that is to be factorized by prime numbers. Prime factorization means if you are factorizing a number by only prime numbers, use only prime numbers, no other number. Correct? Let us try to do. So first of all, the smallest prime number we have is 2. I told you, no? 2 is the only even prime number. 2 is the only even prime number. Some other prime numbers I am writing here. See, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. You would be asking, sir, 9 is not written. So I am not writing odd numbers. Keep in mind, I am writing prime numbers, and 9, as I have shown you, has 3 factors: 1, 3 and 9. 11, then 13, then 15 is not a prime number, because 15 has 3 factors, 4 factors: 1, 3, 5 and 15, 4 factors. 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 23, then 29. Likewise, you can find. So let us try to divide it by 2 and write the quotient here. So when you are dividing 210 by 2, what you will get? 2 1s are 2, 1 0. So when you are writing 0, you have to write 0 here also. 2 5s are 10. So 105. Can you divide 105 by 2 again? How and why? Let us see. If you can divide it by 2, that is not possible, because one's digit is 5. And in the table of 2, you get only 2, 4, 6, 8 and 0. 2, 4, 6, 8, 0 means even numbers, but it is an odd number. It can be divided by 3. See, when we are failed to divide by 2, the next prime number 3. Just like you have a lock, and that lock is that lock key is kept with some other keys also. Means you have a ring of the keys. In that ring you have kept, suppose, 20 keys, and you forgot which key is belonging to that particular lock. What you will do? You will try one, that is failed, another, that is failed, another, because all the keys which you are having in the ring contain one correct key which is needed for your lock. So here also all these keys are there. We have to use to unlock the lock. Let us see. By 3 we will try to divide. So let us try to divide 105 by 3. 3 3s are 9. 15, 5. All quotient you have to write here. So 35. Can you divide 35 by 3? No, it does not appear in the table of 3, but it appears in the table of 5. So 5 7s are 35. Now 7 can be divided only by 7, means 7. Now do you see here, these all are the divisors. This is the quotient we are getting. When the quotient is 1, you just stop. Now can you see here the divisors? 2 3 5 7. 2 3 5 7. What are these? These are prime numbers. So these are prime numbers. So this is the method to do the prime factorization of any number. And you will not believe, in class 10th, as you will start studying, the very first thing you have to study is this method only. After one method, Euclid division lemma, you have to study this only. So this you can write as, you have to write their product, 2 into 3 into 5 into 7. So this is the method of factorizing a number using prime factorization method. Correct? So I hope you have understood it. So try the next example by yourself. An exercise I would be starting in the next video, means tomorrow, and the questions you also try to do by yourself. If your questions are wrong, it will be corrected, and if they are correct, then no issue, it will be good for you. So till then, thank you.